Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm just gonna do a really quick, easy, neutral eye look today. Nothing too crazy. Today's the first day back after winter break. It's been a nice 2 weeks off for the kiddos and for me. So I'm kind of looking forward to going back to our routine, but I'm kind of dreading it because it's chaos. But just gonna do something quick and easy. So just want to let you guys know that I am multi-streaming right now. I'm over on Facebook, I'm over on YouTube, I'm over on Twitch and Periscope and Instagram all at the same time. So I'm going to try my best to, keep track of all the comments and everything. I'm like looking over at my computer here and looking over here and looking at the camera here. So just bear with me. I'm still trying to get in the hang of, doing all these live streams again. So let's get started. All right. So I've already prepped my skin. I've done my skincare. I've done, my eye cream, my moisturizer, all of that good stuff. So I'm going to move, didn't mean to show that video. I'm going to move right into my primer. So I'm going to use foundation primer first all over. Now this is just going to help fill in any fine lines and wrinkles, large pores, so that my foundation could go on nice and smooth. And it reduces the appearance of those large pores and stuff. It also helps to hold your foundation onto your face. So if you're a hot mess mom like me and you're running around and you're like sweating, your foundation isn't going to come off of your face. So I put it on all over, especially here where I have large pores on my nose. Okay. So that's that. I'm going to put on a little bit of lip balm, like so. Let's see, I can't read comments about my glasses. Ryan, hi, how are you? Hi. Karina, Magdalene. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good. It's been a long time since I've been on live. I know. I miss it. I definitely miss it. All right, so I'm moving on to concealer and color corrector for my under eyes. Okay, so I've got color corrector here. Now this is like a flesh tone color. It's a little like salmon peachy color underneath, like an undertone. That's going to help color correct those dark circles, those purples and blues. So I'm just going to use my blending brush for this. Now we have different brushes. Let me see. I'm using this one. It's really dense. It's really nice to buff your foundation in if you really want to do that. Okay. So here's that. And I'm just going to set it with a little bit of powder. And I'm using translucent powder, just a tad. Right underneath that eye. Okay. Could probably use a smaller brush for under my eye, but it's that. Okay. So now moving on, I'm going to put on deep beige concealer on my eyelid, just like that. This is going to give me a nice base to work with for my my eyeshadows. So if you have like very veiny lids, you might want to start with putting concealer on first, just to have a nice clean canvas to work with. So there's that. And then of course set it with some translucent powder. I'm just patting it in, setting that powder. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna put on some eye primer. Now this is gonna prevent my eyeshadows from feathering. Just concentrating it here. where my eye crease is. I'm also going to take a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit and put it on my under eye area here, because I like to put eyeshadow underneath. So I want to make sure my eyeshadow doesn't feather into my crease under here under my eye. Okay, so there's that. Corrector, moving on. So setting that primer with more translucent powder. And the reason you want to do that is because when it's wet like that, the first color you put on, it's just gonna grab it and hold it, and it's gonna be hard to blend. So you want to set it with some translucent powder or like a neutral flesh tone eyeshadow shade. The only time you want to use it right over that primer, like put on an eyeshadow right over that primer, is when you really want that color to pop. Like if you're doing a cut crease, a lot of people do concealer first and then put the color over it. I like to use primer and then put the color over it. It's going to really make it pop and hold it and stay. But like I said, it also makes it difficult to blend. So we set it with powder. Now this is supposed to be a neutral eye, right? So I'm going to use some neutral tones. All right, let me grab a tissue here. I like to wipe off my brushes as I go. Okay. So I'm going to start with this color here up at the top. This is Moonstone. Now I'm going to put it on right here, right under my eyebrows. Is anyone else coming back from winter break? Is anyone excited to get back to the routine? I am, because all I do while I'm on break is eat. My kids eat. I eat. I think I gained like 20 pounds. I'm like, that's enough. I need to go back to the routine. Okay. So there's that color. Now I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to grab my neutral brown here. This is a matte. I don't know if you can see that, but this is hazelnut. It's a really nice light brown. And I'm just going to put it all over my lid. Like this. Putting it in like patting motions like this. Really work it right here into my crease, like that. Okay, other eye. So this is a really light color. This is a little bit darker than my natural skin tone. Okay, so now I'm gonna look, make sure both eyes are the same, that one eye isn't more intense in color than the other, that the placement is the same on both. Okay. And it could be the lighting, but I think this one has a little bit more color here. I need to get some more lights. Okay, so there's that. All right, now I'm going to take a blending brush, a crease brush that looks like this. It's kind of round. And now I'm going to take a color that's a little bit darker. Now this is Cinnabar, right here, Cinnabar. And I'm just going to put it in right here. And I'm going to make like a V shape. I hope you can see that. And then I'm just gonna blend it. Like so. So my kiddos for Christmas got a lot of project stuff. They got like kinetic sand, they got like a robot to like build and then code. They got like craft stuff, you know, like building a bracelet, and they love it. But now all those pieces are like all over my house. I have kinetic sand all over. I have like Lego pieces all over. It's just a hot mess. I'm switching brushes. So I went from this blending brush to this one. It's still a crease brush, but it's a little bit fluffier. So then I could take it and just diffuse the edges here of this Cinnabar eyeshadow. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going back to my more dense crease brush, grabbing Cinnabar again, and just putting it right here, making like a V. This eye is harder to work with because you get like a shadow. Switch sides. Okay. But yeah, it was a bit crazy having all those little things open. We got Mousetrap, you know, the board game Mousetrap, and it has a lot of pieces. They're everywhere. There's some like in the dining room. There's pieces in like the girls' bedroom. I'm like, what is going on? So I mean, the kids had a blast, but now having to pick up is the hard part. Okay, switching again to my fluffier little brush. I'm just gonna go in and diffuse those edges, blend it out, and then I'm gonna look and assess, make sure it's even and the same. Okay, good. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that fluffy brush again, and I'm gonna add in another color right over the top. I'm gonna add a little bit of this this like light plum color. I don't know the name of that one. I would grab it and take it out, but I'd have to shuffle things over to get it out. I'm just gonna use that right here in the crease. There's still a very light and neutral eye. Not using too many colors, so this is definitely beginner friendly. Okay, there we go. I think as far as like cleaning up and stuff, I like being like regular school time versus being on, you know, winter break or spring break or summer break. Just because during school, everyone's like, okay, concentrating. Like at least right now that they're doing distance learning, they're not making a mess because they're constantly, you know, sitting on their computer doing work. And during break, I have 4 kids, so like there's one over in the dining room, like playing with something there. There's one in their room playing with something else. So I have a mess. Like I haven't been able to catch up. Like there's 4 of them and only 1 of me, and it's just impossible. So I'm just looking forward to cleaning while they're doing schoolwork today. So I just haven't been able to catch up. Okay, I'm moving on with eyeliner. So I'm using the pen. It's waterproof. I love it. It's really easy to use. It's got like a fine tip. So it's my fave. Can you guys see that? Should I like zoom you in? Is that better if you're like really zoomed in? Ali, good morning. I can't see who else wrote, but I'm not wearing glasses. Ali, Pasco joined. Nora, hello Nora. Okay, so back to the eyeliner. So I'm not gonna wing this or anything. I'm just gonna line my eyes, and that's it. So the thinner the line, the more natural it looks. If you thicken it up on the ends, the more cat eye it looks. I'm just gonna leave it all one thickness. I'm not trying to do cat eye or anything. I think this pen is dying on me though. Let me grab my other one. This eye is always harder for me to do. I always struggle with this eye. There we go. So yeah, so this year my kids didn't really get like toys. Like they got like crafty things and like a lot of what's it called, STEM toys, like science, technology, engineering, all that stuff, and clothes. Because I literally have like big, like the extra large moving boxes. I have like 3 or 4 of those full of toys that they don't play with anymore, that I'm gonna go donate. So I told my family, I'm like, please, no toys. They don't play with them. They're over it. My oldest is 11 and my youngest is 6. And my 6-year-old, he's the only one that actually, like, he's very particular though. He likes the little mini, like the toddler, like little action figures. Like I buy him like, you know, the bigger ones or whatever. Like no, he likes to play with the little mini ones. So I got him a set of those and he's been loving that. But other than him having toys, like everything else, it's going away. It's going to get donated. They have so many toys and it's just, yeah, they don't play with them. All right, next I'm gonna do my my brows. Actually, no, I'm gonna do my foundation first and then my brows because I don't want to get foundation or powder on my brows. So let's do foundation next. So I am using Bronze Warm 110 foundation. Looks like this. It's anti-aging. It comes in matte or luminous formulas. I'm using the matte, but I'm actually, once this one is out, which is going to be soon, I'm going to switch over to the luminous because it's winter and luminous is more hydrating. It's meant for like drier to normal skin tones. So I'm going to switch over to it. I do change things up for the season. Like as far as my skincare goes, during the winter, I like to switch over to our repair set. It has retinol in it, which helps to remove like sunspots, and it just helps to speed up your skin's natural renewal process. So your skin cells are always dying and you're getting new ones. And retinol just speeds that up. But the only issue with that is that it also makes your skin more sensitive to the sun. So it'll be counterproductive if you're using a retinol product and you're going out to the sun, or just living your everyday life. Like if you're driving every day and the sun is, you know, the UVA, UVB rays can penetrate glass from your windshield, and you're, you know, even if you're sitting in your office next to a window, like you're still getting hit by UVA, UVB rays. And using a retinol product during summer, spring and summer, if you're active, if you're going out, it's counterproductive. So I don't use it during, you know, spring and summer, but I do use it winter, not the fall. The fall, it's like that weird period, especially here in California. Like fall is like still in the 70s, 80s. But definitely winter, I switch over to the repair set. So that's what I'm using now. It's a little bit more hydrating, and it has that retinol. Help get rid of my little sunspots. Yeah, I definitely need extra hydration. Okay, so now I got foundation all over. Pretty happy with the coverage. I'm gonna put on some powder just to help set it. Doesn't move. Okay. And for that, I'm using my big fluffy brush. And I'm using just translucent powder. I hear my kids. They are awake. So they might come in here, even though my door is closed. And I tell them, like, when I'm on, like, please don't. But they were asleep when I started, so they probably have no idea that I'm on. So they might come in here and interrupt. Okay, so there's a powder all over. And it's just a little bit. It's not a lot. Now this is when I could assess and be like, okay, I need to do like more concealer under the eyes to brighten it up. I could, go back in with my my concealer, the deep concealer, and do like sunspots or anything I want to cover. But I'm okay with this coverage for every day. I don't feel like my under eyes are, really bad where I need to put in some more concealer. So I'm good. I'm going to leave that. So I'm going to move on to my brows. Okay, so I'm going to brush my brows up and down just to get that powder off of them, foundation, anything that might have gotten on them, and then just brush them up. Same with this one. Just want to make sure I get any foundation, anything off. Okay, and then just brush them up. But then I'm going to use my brow pencil. Let's see. There it is. Okay. So this is a fine tip pencil. It's like a precision pencil. Helps to really give you those like hair-like strokes. And I'm using dark brunette. Yeah, dark brunette. So if you have dark hair like me, this is going to be your color, dark brunette. So I outline the bottom. Do an outline of the top. So I'm excited because I'm actually starting a class. I'm taking an English class, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not very articulate, so I figure this will help my writing and speaking skills. Because I have those moments where I'm like, what am I trying to say? Like, you know what I mean. So yeah, so it's online, which I'm a little nervous about because I like to be like in person, like in a classroom, and see a teacher and all of that. So we'll see. And just, I don't know if I'm gonna like the whole system. It's on something called Canvas. I don't know. I tried to go on there yesterday, but there was nothing there. So we'll see. Wish me luck. So I'm taking that, and that's for like the winter session. And I'm taking my cosmetology makeup courses. We're going over like health and safety, stuff like that. It's just to help me with my clock hours. Hopefully next school year, what my kids, COVID is kind of taken care of with this vaccine, and my kids can go back to regular school, so I could go back to cosmetology class and get my license. But we'll see. So I'm going to brush my brows in place. I'm going to see what needs to get filled. So like right here, it looks a little sparse. And then I gotta assess and look at both of my brows and make sure the shape is okay. Remember, your brows are sisters, not twins, so they're not gonna be 100% identical, but let's keep them in the same family, okay? Like, we don't want them to be completely off. Like one is super arched and the other one isn't. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with them right there. I think that's good. All right, so now I'm gonna use some brow gel just to keep them in place. Now, I'm using dark brunette brow gel, and it has a little bit of fiber in it, so it helps to just make your brows look fuller if you have sparse brows. So I would recommend this to you if you didn't survive the 90s trend of the thin brows. Also, we have a lash and brow building serum. I would recommend you use that as well. So I'm just putting on just a little bit. Now, since this does have color, I mean, you can wear it without the brow pencil and get nice full brows with it. Just gotta work it a little bit more, but I've already got the brow pencil. So I'm just putting on a little just to keep my brows in place and not to fill my brows. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with it right there. Like so. Okay, now let's finish off the eyes. Now that I got foundation underneath, I'm gonna go back and put on another color. And then I could do mascara and all that good stuff. Okay. So I'm going to use my my eyeliner brush. So it's thin. This is a nice one because it's got a spoolie on the other end. So that, and I'm gonna go in with that Cinnabar that I used on my crease, on my outer, portion of my crease. So I'm gonna take a little bit and I'm just gonna start here and work my way in. So this is gonna give your eyes that cohesiveness. It's gonna take that same color that you already have here and just bring it down. Okay, I'm gonna do that to the same on the other eye. Or I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. You know what I meant. See, this is why I need an English class. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I'm just doing it on the outer part of my lower lash line. I'm not bringing it in all the way across. Okay, now I'm gonna take my smudger brush. What is it? The one that is dense. Let me make sure I don't have excess color on there. Hold on, I'm gonna wipe it on the tissue. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. So I'm looking, okay, looks good. Okay, going back to that eyeliner brush, wiping off the excess. More tissue. I'm gonna use hazelnut, that lighter brown. That I'm gonna bring in closer here. Okay, same with the other side. I'm using a lighter brown. Okay, like so. All right, so it goes darker, lighter. darker, lighter. All right, now let's curl those lashes. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. Mariela. Hi, Mariela. Mariela, my friend from school. Okay, so curling them lashes. Okay, start at the base. Kind of turn it and do the center of your lashes. Start at the base. Turn it. All right. Moving on, mascara. So I'm gonna use my lash primer first. So lash primer is clear. It's just gonna help to coat your lashes, condition them. It's got vitamins in it. It's gonna help your lashes grow. Not like the lash and brow building serum though. That is something you put on at night, and you put it on like if it was eyeliner at the roots of your lashes. This is more to just condition your lashes. Kind of like you're putting on leave-in conditioner, or when you're wearing like a heat protectant before you're gonna, heat style your hair. This is to protect your lashes from the mascara. And just coat and condition them. Okay, so now that we got lash primer, moving on to mascara. Now I'm using the Panorama mascara. This was a limited edition item that Mary Kay no longer carries. I'm sorry. I love it. It's amazing. It really helps to separate my lashes and gives them like that length. The spoolie is very spiky, so I like it, and it's kind of like an hourglass shape. Like in the center it's a little thinner and it like bows out on the ends. So I think that shape just really helps to get every single lash, and I really wish they would bring this on as a regular line product. Now when I go to order, it shows up on the order screen. It says I could order them, but then when I go to check out, it tells me, oh, this item is no longer available and need to remove it. And I'm like, man, why are you playing with me? You're hurting my soul. But I really wish they bring this back. It is amazing. I don't know if you can see that, but it's awesome. I think I posted on my Instagram like one eye with and one eye without. And I got a lot of people messaging me, what is that mascara? I want it. And I sold the last ones that I had on hand. Did have some inventory. I think I had like 5 and I sold them right away. But the closest thing that we have to it now is our Lash Love mascara. It does have that spiky wand, just like this one. So if you're a fan of this mascara, you probably like that one. And that one is our regular line mascara. And it comes in waterproof as well. Okay, so there's that eye. Okay. Doing the bottom lashes. And I'm not adding any more mascara to the spoolie. Just whatever's left on there is what I'm going to put on my bottom lashes. Because they're really long, and I feel like if I add too much mascara, they tend to look like spidery. I don't like that look, so just a little bit. So there's that. Okay, moving on. Let's do some highlight and cheek colors. So I have these cheek duos. I really like them. They come in 2 shades. The lighter one is Pink and Glimmer. So this is for like my ivories and my beige skin tones, light beige skin tones. I like to use a darker one. This is Mauve and Shimmer. So if you're a deep beige, bronze, this one's for you. So put a little bit of that shimmer right here. And I really like this product because it's a cream product. I could blend it out with my fingers, but it's great for like if you're like sweaty like me, you're a hot mess mom and you're running up and down the stairs 20 times a day. Or like if you're crying, for instance, if you're crying and you're using powdered products like a powdered cheek color or whatever, and you cry like you're at a wedding or whatever, it's gonna cut through your color and then you're gonna see like tear marks, if that makes sense. But if you're using cream products like cream highlighter, cream, you know, whatever, tears or sweat or whatever isn't going to, you know, mess up your products. So, you know, if you're like me, hot mess mom, sweaty, switch over to cream products versus using powder. Okay, so I'm just putting it on and then I'm blending it in because I don't want to have like razor stripes on my face, right? I want it to be nice and cohesive and just diffused flush of color. Okay, just like so. Okay, I don't know if you could tell. This lighting is terrible. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna do some contour. So these are all our cheek colors and our highlighters and bronzers over here. Highlighters, bronzers, these two, or this way, these two bronzers. Oh man, okay, so I don't think I have a brush to put on my bronzer. Oh no, hold on. We're just gonna use this one. It's not a Mary Kay brush. So I'm gonna use a darker one, which is Cocoa, I believe. The other one's called Latte. And I'm just gonna take a little and go right underneath where I put that cheek color, right here. Okay, and don't worry, I'm not gonna leave a line on my face. Okay. Oh, my kids are yelling at each other. I better go quickly. I'm almost done. Almost done. I'm gonna use this foundation brush because I don't have another brush that can help me blend, but I'm just going to blend it out like so. Okay. So I just want just a little bit of that shadow there to help make me look like I got cheekbones. Hide the fact that I love tacos, you know. Okay, just like that. All right. Moving on. I'm gonna do lips. So I had started with my lip balm, if you remember at the beginning. So now I'm gonna put on some anti-aging lip primer. This is gonna help condition your lips. It also is going to help prevent feathering. So put that on. And I'm gonna put on, my favorite lip liner is medium nude. I love it. It just goes with everything. So if I could find it, I can't see within my glasses. Okay, medium nude. And I like to line my lips with it and then fill my lips in so I have like layers of color. Should I zoom you guys out? There. I look really pale. I'm not, I swear. This lighting is terrible. So let's line the lips. Let's see. Just checking the time. My kids start school at 8:30, so I gotta hurry so I can make them breakfast. See how pretty this color is? Okay, I can't talk and do liner at the same time. Hold on. Like, you could wear this by itself. It's so nice. I love it. Okay, liner is done. Moving on to lips. Since this is such a neutral eye, I think I want to go bold with my lips. Let me see. Let's do, I'm gonna do this. So this one's called Appleberry, right here. Appleberry. I'm gonna use a little disposable doe foot applicator. Now these actually come like in a lipstick too, but I like to depot them just so they're easier to look at and I could choose what color I want versus, you know, having to open every single lipstick to figure out what I want. I love how they smell. Our lipsticks have like a nice floral scent to them, and they're not scented, they have, you know, extracts. They have anti-aging ingredients in them, so the natural extracts that they have, they smell good. Love it. Okay, so there's that. Maybe let's do a gloss over it. Why not? Oh, and I keep forgetting to do videos for you guys, huh? I did all this work making videos and I'm not even using them. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna use this. I think I'm gonna use Unique. I like this one. So it looks like this. Very pretty. Using it on a disposable applicator. Since I already have products on my lips, I don't want to mess up my tube by introducing other colors to it. There. Ha! Done. This is very shimmery. Oh my gosh, my lips look huge. But I love it. Okay. So there's that. And that's it. So I don't know, I think I took like, what was that? 45 minutes? So pretty easy look. Right? I mean, it's kind of neutral. You can wear this to the office. Maybe tone down the lipstick if you're going to somewhere really conservative. But yeah. Last but not least is finishing spray, which mine is on its last leg and now it's like doing like mega big drops, but normally it's a fine mist. So let me spray this. Oh yeah, there's like hardly anything left in there. But the finishing spray is just going to help hold your products on your face so they don't melt off your face. If you're a hot mess mom like me and you're going up and down the stairs and you're sweating and just craziness, it's going to stay. And that's it. So I'll take some pictures of my eyes closed, my eyes open, and post it so you could see in better lighting, because this lighting it's not the greatest. I look kind of washed out. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have a Mary Kay consultant already, make sure you go back to her. If you have any questions or if you want to purchase products, you know, your consultant really appreciates your loyalty and support. Of course, if I'm your Mary Kay consultant, you know where to find me. But thank you for watching and spending the morning with me. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.